from G up to A so that we can get a tuning session going today. Here's your A440. All of the equipment that I use in this morning's ritual for guitar growth is available right here via a link in this video. So if you find yourself needing an A440 tuning fork, it's available to you right here, and any support that or any purchase you do through these links does help the channel. It does not increase the price for you, but it helps benefit the situation here. If that's something that you're into, you're more than welcome to, obviously, more than welcome to use that link. The other thing that we have that I need to run every morning, every weekday morning, I run this metronome. I run a 60 beats per minute metronome, and this is just where I need to be every morning. Because of course, what else would I bang off of the neck of my guitar, right? All right, and the other thing that I'd like to talk about, I do use Kurt Mangan and Martin Foss for bronze strings so those are available. This Martin D or Dreadnought guitar is also available via link. So if you find yourself liking this guitar and you think, I've been using this for over a year now, and it's a great daily driver for me personally. So if you find that you want to try it out, you want to purchase one, there is a link for this one as well. So without further ado, I just want to mention that we are celebrating today our 50% marker as we journey together through the morning ritual through 2025. This is halfway. It's halfway. This is the halfway marker. So it feels like we have a lot more work to do, but this is really it's going to pass so quickly, and it's going to be a blink. If we blink, it will all feel like a blur when it's all said and done, right? So my interest is to focus solely on the practice. And I do get some comments about, and Raul makes a good point, and I'm not sure if you hear Raul because there's no live chat anymore. And the live chats for this morning ritual is just not a good fit for me, and we could definitely meet in other places because we do have live sessions which do still offer live chats, and we can certainly engage there. And if you think I should, if you'd like for me to do another live chat, another live, daily live, I can do that, but it's not burnout. I didn't turn off the chat because of burnout. I turned off the chat because I need to focus on what I'm doing. And, if I'm here to do the morning ritual for guitar warm-ups, the warm-up part of it, it's great to have a crowd talking around you, warming up, but that's not really the culture I'm hoping to create here. Do you know what I mean? I'm hoping to create the awareness that warming up is not a social club. It's not. We're here together doing this together, but it's very much considered alone time, right? And this is not this is for me to be super focused on, hyper focused on every single action that I'm committing to, especially every single breath. And although, I have been, let's go ahead and get started because we're in tune now. Fingers 3 and 4 on frets 10 and 12. If you're new here and you're wondering what's going on, T, E, and go, E, and. Fingers are off and running. This is the morning ritual for guitar growth. and we are celebrating here. This is episode 100, I think 35 maybe. And we're basically halfway through the year. Today is the day we're taking to celebrate this monumental achievement. And some of you have been here with us from the beginning, and you're witnessing changes, and you're witnessing, now the change is often considered growth. And sometimes we don't consider the things growth, like such as turning off a live chat. But I do consider that to be growth because it causes us to rethink how things are done. It causes us to reevaluate why we're playing the guitar. Is it to play the guitar to come and be seen? Is it to play the guitar to actually just work with the guitar? 1 E and a 2, T E and a 4. And for me, it's always been about I just feel really weird about just being seen. It's but it is essential, right? It's essential. You got to be there you got to show up. And to me, this is showing up. This is showing up. We're going to celebrate. We are celebrating the fact that I'm here I made a commitment, and when I make a commitment, good Lord willing, I'll keep it. But I made a commitment with myself and YouTube to be here every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and to just be here to be modeling what warming up looks like. Now, not practicing. To me, warming up is, as you know, it's different from practice. It's different from practice. And if you're here, hopefully I can translate. Hopefully my message translates well to you as you sit there in your practice space. 1 E and a 2, and you know what to do. Now the guitar doesn't have to be played hard. It doesn't have to be played lightly. It can be played in using a full range of dynamic potential. It's a very simple thing to do. It's a very simple thing to do. Just to breathe, focus on the breath. Good. It's so simple to do, and I'm using figures 2 and 4 now on 9 and 10, and so here we are. 1 E and a 2, and you know what to do. So just back to the absence of the live chat. What we do, how do you, like, if I'm celebrating and I'm doing a giveaway right now, if I'm doing some giveaways to celebrate the 50% marker, how do I actually, how do we do the giveaways with no live chat? Well, two ways qualify us today. And what I'm doing is I'm giving away two guitar sessions, and if you've won a prize in the last year through jasoncareyguitar.com, it disqualifies you, unfortunately, but we've had a good time together. So if you're new and you would like to sign up And if you'd like to enter your person for a drawing, which will be drawn as soon as possible, you know, we're giving away 2 $150 value items, which they're private sessions with me, and it will be over a Zoom. It's a private Zoom, so you can ask me anything you would like related to the guitar. And whatever level you're at, beginner, maybe you're thinking about learning how to play the guitar, maybe you're intermediate, or you know, just a pro, or looking for something new for the next 3 months. Maybe you're coming back to the instrument. So the 2 ways you can enter, I would encourage you to email me directly, and in the subject line type happy picking. You can email me at jason@jasoncareyguitar.com. But just you know, just be, it's something we'll schedule. It's a video, it's an online video guitar session, and it's valued at $150, so it's free for you if you win this drawing today. And so good luck. And the other way you can do this is pretty simple. You visit jasoncareyguitar.com and download your free, so it's win-win, right? You get another free 5x5 PDF for guitar growth. And during that process, if you sign up, if you grab that today, for your benefit, it's a 10-page document, it's a $15 deal. So, but it's free for you. So go download that at jasoncareyguitar.com, and that's the way you enter. So we'll be able to pick a name between the emails and between the downloading of the PDF. So that's how this is going to work today. Good. All right. So 1 and 4. I'm working the 1 and 4, and see, 1 E and a 2 Z. I don't really need to do a whole measure, a whole beat anymore, a whole measure anymore, a whole bar, because the metronome is clicking away at 60. Nothing's changing. So you have a reference point now. You've been here long enough. You know the 60 beats per minute. So don't forget to sign up for your free goodies celebrating this morning ritual for guitar growth. 1 E and a 2, 7 and 12, fingers 1 and 4, go. Have you guys heard Roxy Music record called Avalon? One of my favorite records. It's like before 80s New Wave came. They were like right at the beginning of it. Sometimes you save a little extra gas in the tank for the sprint at the finish, right? I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to get a stretch going because I feel like it's a good idea to stretch right now. And we'll go ahead and just kind of get the pick down there on the table, straight elbows, and pull on the carpal, the phalanges. Get those wrist tendons and tissues stretched right out. And, you know, I really do appreciate you being here. You know, it's, even though there's no live chat at the moment, you are still free to comment on these videos. You're still free to communicate with me anytime you'd like, via email or through the website, and you can do that anytime you'd like. Email is a pretty good one though, especially if you have questions. If you have questions about your own warm-up, and as we proceed forward through this year, if you have questions if it was me and I had a, a sort of a mentor or tutor doing this for free on the internet, and I realized, like, holy smokes, this aligns with my value system, and I want to get the most out of it. I'm going to have no problem emailing that person, especially if he says, you can email me anytime you'd like. I have no problem emailing that person and asking questions, and then watching those questions be answered in real time in the coming days, in the coming morning ritual sessions. So anytime you would like to drop us in line or just to say hello, I have a few of you do that on a regular basis, and I'm very thankful for that. And let's go ahead and focus on breathing a little bit. We've been enjoying some very nice weather around this American holiday season. Some very nice weather. We have a little bit of rain, a wee bit of rain coming in today, but that's okay. We garden too, and I don't know if you garden or not, but we do garden, and the garden definitely benefits. Our lettuce is looking really great right now. We're looking really leafy. All right. I'm keeping my abdomen in tight, my belly button to my spine, and then my back, I'm trying to remember to keep my pelvis under a little bit. And you can see I'm going through this motion 2 times. And it's great to just feel okay with letting time go by. And one more downstroke. Truth be told, it's a little bit, it is a little bit lonely without a live chat, isn't it? Yeah. But I know if you're there, you're intended to be there. So if there's one person here with me at the end of the year, that one person is the one person who was intended to be here. And I'm completely okay with that. And, whether you are too, that's up to you. So 1 E and 2 fingers, 2 and 3 and 4, and 10, 11, 12 will go. Just getting the old warm-up game going this morning, and if you're just tuning in, grab your guitar, stick around. There's most definitely something coming up that you're going to just go bonkers over. And if you're just tuning in, it's your lucky day because we're doing giveaways today. If you stick around, I'm going to recapitulate how it is you come to find yourself in possession of the winning vote. I'm giving away 2 things today. We're doubling up because this is halfway marker. I've been showing up here every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It's my morning ritual for guitar growth, and that's exactly what this is. And I made a commitment to do this all 2025, and it's good for the soul, it's good for the bones, good for the tissues, good for the guitar practitioner, right? It sets a tone for the reality of the life of the guitar practitioner. And this warm-up series is just the beginning of the day, right? And I'm here for 1 hour every morning, every weekday morning. And so if you are still here and you are interested in the giveaway, stick around. Just stick around for a few minutes, and we're giving away 2 items that are valued at $150 each. I know it's not a really, it's not like we're giving away a Mercedes G-Wagon, but it is pretty cool. I mean, if it's something that you value, if you value growth with your guitar and your guitar practice in any way, this will be right up your alley, because I'm giving away to 2 lucky winners, to 2 lucky people, and I guess 3 lucky people because I'll be lucky to meet you, right? First, what we do is we'll have a phone bridge, but hey, you call me, you just, if in order to enter to win, you go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do this. Email me at jason@jasoncareyguitar.com or growth@jasoncareyguitar.com. Be sure to put in the header, in the subject line, or somewhere in the body, subject line is preferred, the words happy picking. And that enters you into the drawing, right? You could also, there's one other way to do this. So 1, 2 fingers, 1 and 2 and 4, and then 1 and 3 and 4. So 9, 10, and 12. 1, 2, 3, and 5. You could also visit jasoncareyguitar.com if you like, and download the other way, the other method. You can email me at jason or growth@jasoncareyguitar.com, or visit us at jasoncareyguitar.com. Download the free 5x5 for Guitar Growth PDF, and during that process you'll be asked to enter some information. It's free, but enter the information, and that will enter you into the enroll you in the email list. Plus, it will also give you access to your entry to receive a free guitar lesson, free guitar session. It's a Zoom session, and we cover whatever it is you want. If you want to build a program to do something and conquer the world, world domination, we can help you with that. If you want to just wonder about, should I get started with the guitar, or I just got started with the guitar, what do I do next? Or I've been a parent of 2, wonderful children, beautiful children for the past 25 years, and now they're off to school, and I'm looking to reacquaint myself with the guitar. Anything you want to talk about, we can put a little program together and execute on that program. So 1 E and a 2, T E and a 4. Here's another one, fingers 1 and 3 and 4 on 9, 11 and 12. Here's another thing that a lot of people call me for is, how do I sing and play the guitar? How do I sing and play the guitar and self-accompany? How do I accompany myself on the guitar? I really want to play. I want to play on stages, and I want to start with open mics, but I'm terrified. Well, I can help you out with that too. So, we've put a lot of people in we've helped a lot of people through a lot of potentially challenging situations, and sticking with it and following up is key, right? But if you would like a free kickstart, a free jump start for your guitar growth, we're offering right here, right now. If you email me at jason@jasoncareyguitar.com or growth@jasoncareyguitar.com, email me with the words happy picking in the subject line, and that enters you into the drawing. You could also provide a reason as to why you're interested in a session with me, and what you hope to benefit from. Okay, that would be helpful. And then you can visit the website, download the PDF for Guitar Growth, and that process also enters you into the drawing. One, two, oh, we're 4-fingered guitar players now. Let's go ahead and start on 9, 10, 11, and 12. And if you're still here, it'd be a kind of a huge favor if you could pass the salt. It's like a pass the salt kind of thing. at the dinner table. It's a humanizing thing, but you could help me out really easily if you wanted to just smash that like button or double tap the viewport, double tap your screen if you're on a mobile viewport. And that's a huge help for us here. And it's low-hanging fruit for you maybe. But if you don't, you know, I guess if you don't like it, maybe there's an option for you to not do that. So right now what I'm working on, I'm working my 4 fingers, right? 4 fingers are going for the gold right now. I'm preparing my mind to move into, after this is complete, I'm preparing my mind to move into some diatonic harmonies. Today, we're starting with, again, with the major scale systems, but this time we're working in a different way. I'm going to run it through the cycle 4. If we have time, I'd like to also parallel playing the pentatonic system. So you might recall we've been adding some new things to keep maintained in our warm-up approach. So this will help to expand our warm-up approach. Because we can't really just, you know, part of the warm-up, if it's something that's hard for me, then what I'll do is I will practice it over the day so that I can get up to speed for my next warm-up. And I could stay at a perpetual level where I'm just sort of maintaining my physique, right? 1 E and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch 4 up to fret 13, 9, 10, 11, 13. Here we go. 1 and 2, 2, go. There it is. I view the guitar as, you know, the practice of the guitar as, you know, sort of as a surfer might monitor the weather. And then sometimes I say these funny things that don't have any sort of relation, but I do equate the guitar with the surf. You know, sometimes the surf is big and exciting and out of control, and sometimes the surf is just a little and then a little bit of a, you know, a draw, and then it recedes, and then sometimes it just comes crashing in. And that to me, if I wanted to relate the guitar to surf, sometimes I feel like you know, sometimes we feel like we're on top of the world with our guitar practice or our guitar warm-up process, and other times we feel like, oh man, I just don't have it in me today to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway because that's what a guitar practitioner does. A guitar practitioner does this as well as a number of other things, but one of the things I've found over the years that it took me a long time to figure this out. It took me a tremendous amount of research and a tremendous amount of life experience to figure this one thing out. That guitar players play guitar. You know, it's a wacky concept, but yes, that's right, boys and girls. That's right, folks. Guitarists play guitar. 1 E and a 2, same thing, but stretching that first finger back with the kickstand. Rain or shine, high surf, low surf, whether they've opened up the dam for you to rip down through on your whitewater experience or the dam's not open, it's just a trickle. It's still time to play the guitar. It's still time to practice the craft. So I try to remember to let that be a lesson to myself. Even when you feel like there's no momentum, you know, there's no moving forward, but there is moving forward. We're always moving forward. Or are we remaining in the same place? the time. And I guess that all depends upon which school of philosophy we make subscription to. Speaking of subscription, if you would like to enter your name for a drawing today, I'm giving away 2 $150 guitar experiences with me. If you're interested in that at all, you can go ahead and email me at jason@jasoncareyguitar.com or growth@jasoncareyguitar.com, or you can visit, and in that email you could say happy picking in the subject line. And then if you wanted to visit jasoncareyguitar.com, you can go ahead and download a PDF. It's the PDF for Guitar Growth. It's free, but the act of downloading that enters you into the drawing, which I want to wish you all good luck. But it'll be a benefit to me because I'll be able to meet 2 wonderful new people. So it all works out for me, right? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the time. And it looks like I'm due for another quick stretch. And this time I'm going to roll my shoulders forward and up and back. And this will help my shoulders to counter what I've been doing, hunching forward like a Neanderthal. Have any of you listened to The Fringe yet? The Fringe is a Return Neanderthal Man album. Have you found it? If you found it, go ahead and smash that like button. Hopefully, if you haven't found it, this is your reminder to go find it. The Fringe, the band The Fringe, there are a couple bands out there called The Fringe, but you're looking for the jazz trio, the 1, 2, 3 members of the band, saxophone, upright bass, and drum kit player. And The Fringe, the album Return Neanderthal Man is just a tremendous piece of work. It's a testament to the progress of humanity, I think. When that was released, I think that was a testament. How far have we come? And how much further can we go? So that's cool. Here we find ourselves stretching again. What an amazing thing to do. Just an amazing thing to do with a straight back. Pelvis is turned under just a little bit, so our seat is very solid. We're supporting ourselves with both bones, right, with that entire seat. And then the back is strong. We'll just let me get this one more time. We'll transition over to the next arm, the next limb, and get that limb. I remember, I just have to reflect. I always reflect on this. And I've met a few people like this in my life. And I like to reflect on Miles Davis a little bit here and how he didn't like to look back. Once it's done, it's done. What's next? Let's keep moving forward, because if we're not, we're kind of wasting our time. So here's what's going on is I think I'm going to forego. I'm just going to start with, usually I like to do this. Let's do this because I like to get this picking hand actually doing like some string skipping here. So this is one of the things I use to wake up my picking hand. We'll start on fret number 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, and then move down a position, and then do 4, 3, 2, 1, and then reverse 4, 3, 2, 1. If you like this, we do make these live streams available for viewing upon demand. So if you come in at, like, let's say 37 minutes in, you can go and find this piece and then watch it at half the speed under the live tab, right? So 1E and a 2, here we go. Exercises like this have me thinking of the greats, like, you know, the Steve Vais, the Petrucci's of the world, the Martinos of the world, you know. So let's go ahead, and now we're done kind of goofing off and getting that out of the system. Where are we at? So, here we are, pentatonic. So 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. That's the one we're going for. I'm just going to plane this around. 1 E and a 2, and here we go. Good, here we go. The next shape is going to be 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4. Mistakes here and there, it's okay. You're likely not to get crucified. Good. Next shape. This is one of my favorites here. This is 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Stretch 4. One finger on the G string, which is 3, and then 1, 4, 1, 3. A lot of us play it like this. I play it both ways. It's good. It's essential to know how to play this note here, right? It's also important to know how to do this as well because of the phrasing issue. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean by the phrasing issue, right? So 1 E, that 1 3 1 3 1 3 4 3 1 4 1 3. Good. Couldn't tell, I'm not feeling well today, feeling under the weather, but you know, it's important for me to get here, so I'm here anyway. I'm really not doing that well, but the show must go on, you know. And so it shall, good Lord willing. And next shape is looking like a lot like it. As a matter of fact, it looks exactly like this. 1 4 1 3 1 4 1 4 1 3 1 3 2 4 1 4. Good. So 1 E and a digga 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 dang digga. Here we go. Just gotta get my act together here a little bit. Good. And the next shape is going to be 2 4 2 4 1 4 1 4 2 4 2 4. So 1 digga 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 go. It's a nice symmetrical pattern. We're not going to do any patternizing of these patterns today. We're just going to any interpolations or extrapolations. We're not doing any of that stuff with these today. You can. You're more than welcome to extrapolate and interpolate anything you like, but I'm going to continue to just kind of move along to my diatonic practices. Take a look to be sure we're still in tune. Oh yeah, also we have another song being released this week through Pinecone Records USA, so you could actually kind of folk protesty kind of song, you know. It's got that urgency of Bob Dylan. It's just me singing and accompanying myself on this guitar. I think the opening line is really cool. I actually did a video on how to play this opening line. You know, with takes off from there. Such a powerful song. I love singing it and playing it so much. It feels so good to have that sort of practiced and that power behind what you're playing. That power. It's like that. I'm just such a huge fan of that grunge era power and that Bob Dylan sort of urgency with that Tim O'Brien sort of like narrative storytelling, going back to figure out who you are and who we are and where we're going. And the Tony Rice, you know, snap, crackle, pop of the flat picking and the rhythmic urgency. It's just it's a really fun song to play. So that drops this week, and it's actually scheduled to hit stores on July 15th. So you could save it on Spotify now. I'll get a link up and stuff in case you're interested. But if you're not, no worries. But I have a feeling that it's a song you can relate to. And it's a song, it's really a tool to activate people, to participate, because we need that now more than ever. So here's the rest of the story. 1 and 2, and you can watch what I'm doing. I'll explain what I'm doing as we go. I'm just working major scale patterns through the cycle 4. So we have the C, and then this F, and then the B flat, and then the E flat, and then the A flat, D flat, G flat, and then B or C flat or B, and then a fourth of B or C flat is E, A, D, G, C, right? So we have those 4s. Right, and then they turn into 5s as you descend, blah, 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 and invert the interval, blah, blah, blah. Everything equals 9 in the major scale, all that, you know, wild stuff beyond the scope, way beyond and outside the scope of what we're talking about right now. So just thinking about do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Then we've accomplished what we need. So I'll play the major 7 chord at the beginning. I'll play the root note, and then the chord, and then the scale. And then descend the scale, and then retonicize the major 7 chord at the end. So we're saying the word, spelling the word, and then saying the word again. So think spelling bee. So anyway, here we go. F major 7. And then B flat major 7. To E flat major 7. And then we move up to A flat 7. And then up to D flat 7. Which is going to be here. And then G flat 7, major 7. And then we have B or C flat or B major 7. Back back to the chord from whence, the shape from whence we came. So we're going to continue to move through the cycle. But for now, I'm going to go back through the same scale, and instead of playing the C major scale, or the C major, this is really important right here. This is where if you had dropped off, you're going to miss out. This is that moment. You know, there are these little gems that show up here and there. This is one of those gems. I'll give you a minute just to get back. If you flipped away and you're feeling it, and you're feeling like I should just get back here because there's a gem coming, I'll give you just one more second. Here we go. Same major scale. If you're there, if you're here or not, ready or not, here it comes. So instead of playing, there's a long story to this, but long story. So instead of playing the major 7 here, I'm going to play the minor 7, right? And of course the minor 7 is the fret 10, and then it's the, it's the 2. Let's take a look at this being the 2 chord. It's the 2 chord, so we have the D minor 7 in the key of C major, right? We also have the D minor 7, which is a functional chord, the 2 minor 7 chord in the key of D minor 7 or D Dorian. So we have this same scale, right? Same scale shape. But instead of, we're going to say the word, which in this case is D minor 7 or whatever it is, and then start. Say the word, play the bass note, play the chord, and then spell out the word, and then say the word again. Say, play, say. All right, here we go. So, and then we're doing the same thing with the next cycle 4 sequence up. I feel like there might still be a gap, but let's just work with it for now. Next thing, we're using same scale shape. But this time, instead of playing the F major 7, we're playing the G minor 7 here. Or right, and then here's the chord, and then we're going up to. So we started with D minor 7, G minor 7. Maybe we could start with C minor 7. So we put it in the same context, but I'm going to use exactly the same scale shapes that we started with before. So I'm trying to mitigate confusion, right, and a subjective danger. So we have this. And then we have this really nice G minor 7. The C minor 7, and we'll play that probably like this or like this, and I'm thinking this comes from the 2. This is the 2, so it's the 2 of the B flat, right? So we started with C, F, now we're in B flat, but we're using the 2 of the B flat, if you dig what I'm saying. to the 2 of the, what would have been the E flat, major 7. We're now looking at the 2 of that, right? And so what we end up doing is going through all of the minor, the cycle 4 with minor 7s instead of major 7s. All right, so that's what's going on here. So we're starting with, where were we at now? So if this B flat minor 7 is the 2, then the parent major scale would be A flat major 7, right? E flat minor 7, which is the second of the D flat major 7. So we have this scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we're playing the 2 chord, but using the D flat major scale, using the 2 chord to flavor it as Dorian. And then we're going to continue to move up. So E flat major minor 7 to A flat is the key of G flat major 7. So that's this one right here. All right, that's about all the time we have for today, kids. So thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you being here. If you are here and you wanted to have a free, enter yourself into a free drawing for 2 $150 value guitar sessions. I have 2 up for grabs today because today is our 50%. We're 50% of the way through 2025. I'm here every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard or Eastern Time for the entire year of 2025. This is our middle of the road, our halfway marker from the beginning to the end. So we're giving away 2 Zoom sessions. So if you want in on that, if you'd like to enter your person into the drawing, email me at jason@jasoncareyguitar.com or growth@jasoncareyguitar.com, and in the subject line just say happy picking. Give us a little blurb about why you want a lesson, a session, what you want to do, what you'd like to do with it. Or you could go ahead to jasoncareyguitar.com and download the free 5x5 PDF for guitar growth. So you can do that there, and just by downloading that free document, it's a 10-page binder that is really going to change. That changes the way I approach the guitar. That's the way I think about my growth, and that's the way I delineate my growth. So maybe it will help you out. And if you download it, your name will be automatically entered into. If you download it today, it has to be, all of this has to happen today, not tomorrow, but today is the day. And then we'll pick a couple of winners and then we'll get moving along. But thank you so much for being here with us. I certainly appreciate that you're playing along here with me in the morning ritual for guitar growth. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow, good Lord willing. And until we meet again, I wish you all